come to photograph Stockghyll Force just outside Ambleside. Why not come with me and see what images we can get? Well, good afternoon, and you find me in Ambleside, or just on the outskirts of Ambleside, going up Stockghyll to Stockghyll Force. It is a place I've been to before. I checked on Lightroom and the images I've got were from 2003, January 2003, so that's like 2.5 years ago. So yeah, I needed to get out to get a video done before I go off to Scotland. This one, the aim is to put this one out on Sunday when I'm already up there. And I've mentioned about the Don't Water presentation, which I'm going to record split up into two and do on the 2 Wednesdays. This coming Wednesday and then the following Wednesday, and then, all being well, we'll have a string of videos from Scotland to put up. But I needed to get out, and the weather's slightly iffy, overcast and grey, and we're getting a bit blown out now. Come out of the trees, but yeah, and my thoughts when it's like that go to waterfalls, because waterfalls are a bit less affected by light. So, and I was trying to think of where can I go, and I thought of Stockghyll, is it Stock or Stockghyll Force? As somewhere that I hadn't been to for a while, so that's where I've come. So we'll wander up, see what images we can get on the way, and then some images of the actual main falls as well. So yeah, as you'll have seen from the B-roll, parked in the centre of Ambleside, and we're following the Ghyll up. So yeah, that's what we'll do, and I'll stop waffling and we'll catch you up when we get to where we can capture an image. So we'll see you a little bit later. Right, well, we've stopped and come up with our first composition, which is a bit of a man-made waterfall. There's this Wier here, and I have photographed it before, but I have a feeling before I was back that way a little bit rather than being up close. I mean, I've got the 24-70 at 35mm. So it's slightly wide angle, not particularly. The worry I had if I went further back, we've got this tree here, and that's why I've got the camera low-ish. So, I mean, if we come down to you'll see, and there you'll see that we can get the sort of waterfall Wier, and the trees, the leaves are above it, but we've got the leaves in view. So if I show you the back of the camera, that's one of the images there. If I zoom in, we can see that's one of the images there that was taken, and it is quite dark down here. So the standard image was sort of let's just turn that off. yeah, the standard image was about half a second. So I opened up the aperture because everything's about on the same plane. So we opened it, it did a quarter of a second and an eighth of a second. And then I put on a 3-stop ND filter, which is still on there, as well as the polarizing filter, and did a full second and 4 seconds. So not quite sure which will come out best, but it's quite a nice little scene. There's a bit of colour in the leaves, which is nice, greens and yellows starting to turn, and yeah, we'll put whichever is the best image up there, and then we're going to head up to see what else we can find. So whatever happens, we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, we've come a little bit further and we've come across this quite nice little scene, which I seem to remember I took last time as well. Whether it was the same sort of image. If we just that's the back of the camera, just giving you an idea. We'll probably make it into a, oh, it's a nut falling down, acorn. Whoa, well, that's something in the tree up there, I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, probably make it a 4x5 rather than the 4x6 as standard. So yeah, that's and I suddenly realised, and I hadn't spotted it from the last images, that I'd had the ISO up at 400, which, so it's obviously pretty dark. This one I've upped it to 800, half a second at f8. So yeah, it's not the brightest of places, but yeah, I think it's quite a nice little scene, and we'll put the image up and then we'll carry on down to the main falls. So yeah, I mean, there's not a huge amount of water. I mean, if we look down at the gill there, if we zoom in, it's not a huge amount, but I think the waterfall should be still quite impressive. But anyway, whatever happens, we'll see you a little bit later. Right, so hopefully you can hear me above the noise of the waterfall. You can see there's the main fall just below us, and then there's some other ones here. I've come along this little path that comes to a dead end, and I'm not feeling it with any compositions here. If I zoom in, I don't know whether you can see up there, there is a bridge. It's in the centre of the frame. I can't see it on the screen here, but the screen is pretty small. If we can see it on the video, I'll highlight it. So yeah, so I'm just not feeling it here. There are various places. I mean, I don't know whether at one point, I don't think so, but there is a bit of a platform across that way, so I don't know whether there was a bridge across at some point where you could look down at the falls. I mean, hopefully from across there we can get some sort of image, but I just can't just from here. As I say, I'm not feeling it, so I'll go up to the footbridge over the other side, and then we'll in effect start heading back to the van, but we'll be looking out for possible compositions on the falls here. So yeah, we'll see you a little bit later. Right, we've finally found a position where we can actually get a reasonable image of the main falls, and we're by this fence here. You'll be able to see the camera. We come just round a bit here. You can see there we've got quite a good image of the main falls. I mean, there are viewing platforms up there, and I've just come down here a bit and there's this bit here and towards the end, but yeah, I'm just not convinced that you've got a good position there. And there is, if we look down there, you can see there's another viewing platform. I did go down there. Oh, there's two. There's one just there and one further down with all the locks on, and just the angle is not right. So I've come to the conclusion this is the best image, and a bit like the last image we took. Well, I'll try and bring it up on the back of the camera. We go there. There's the excuse me. There we can see, and again it's a vertical that I've probably, as you're aware, I'm not over keen on 4x6s. They just look a bit elongated for my liking. So I will probably crop it down to a 4x5, but that's the image, and I've tried a variety of shutter speeds. Yeah, it's a spectacular falls, but it's just very difficult to get. There are sort of viewing platform, viewing areas across the other side, but just when you get there, there's no real angle to be had to capture the image. So yeah, I think and the only other thing I might do is just put the long lens on and catch that slightly higher falls, the one that's sort of where's my that one there. See if we could capture that with the longer lens. I don't know, we'll have a go, but whatever happens, we'll put the best images up, and then we'll head off back to the van, and we'll see you a little bit later. Right, we're well on our way back to the van now, and I thought I'd just have a bit of a rest. Still not fully recovered, I don't think, from the COVID. So I thought I'd just have a sit down while I record this piece to camera. And this is the bench where I'm sitting now. I can see the Wier, where we first got our first composition. So yeah. But yeah, it's been a good afternoon. It probably isn't too dissimilar from the video I did over 2.5 years ago, but with it being, hopefully with it being a different time of year, the scene will be different, there'll be a different amount of water, and hopefully my skills have improved, so the images hopefully will be a little bit better than they were then. So yeah. And it's a place that is well worth visiting. It's literally just outside Ambleside. I was just looking at my GPS and I've done just over a mile, about maybe 1.25 miles. By the time I get back to the van, we're maybe talking 1.5 miles, 1.75 miles. So it's quite a pleasant walk. The only disadvantage is the main car park in Ambleside isn't the cheapest. I think it was £6 odd I paid for 4 hours. Now whether I could have got it cheaper somewhere else, I don't know. But I do want to, on the way back to the van, I do want to go to the shops. There's a couple of things I'm looking for in preparation for my Scotland trip, which will be, the next videos that are out in the field will be from Scotland. I'm hoping to start off with at Kilchurn Castle, I think that's what it's called, then going up to Glencoe, and then going up to Wier at the north of Skye to catch the ferry and meeting with the other guys that are going up there. So that's the plan for Scotland. So what I was thinking of doing was recording the presentation on locations around Downwater that I did to the 617 Club, recording that possibly tomorrow, and then get that up in a video to go live on Wednesday and the following Wednesday, because those who have heard me talk about it, it will probably be split into 2 videos because it's quite a long presentation. So yeah, so that would be out, the first part Wednesday, this video Sunday when I will be in Scotland, and then the other half of the presentation the following Wednesday, and then hopefully I'll have managed, from all the images and video I've taken up in Scotland, to get something organised and uploaded for the following Sunday. So yep, so that's the plans, and yeah, I don't think there's much else to say apart from, if you have enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up. It is much appreciated, as is, if you like what I'm doing, to subscribe, for those that haven't already subscribed. It does really help the channel, and what I do really appreciate is all comments that are made. Comments do help, and I do think on some of them, I mean, some of them are just nice to have, that people have appreciated and enjoyed the video, but some people point things out, and I do bear those in mind when I'm doing the videos. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this one. So rather than ramble on, we'll just say we'll see you on the next video.